Hi, it's Mag. Week 7, and it's a beautiful day in the Northwest. I hope you're enjoying your Sunday. And today is a root day according to the biodynamic calendar. So I've basically have started, seeding some weeks ago. And so some of them have just popped out a couple of weeks, and I'm getting them into the ground because I've noticed that I couldn't keep up with planting them out. So and the weather also hasn't been, that great, but it's warming up, and it's a good day to get these out. I don't know if you can see this, but okay, basically these plants here. Oops, let's see the way best angle this. These are rutabagas, these 8 pots, these little square peat pots. There's another 8 wasabi radish, and there are, let's see, 12 of these radishes. These are scarlet globe radishes. So I've planted them in this bed, and hopefully we'll have more radishes this year. In this other bed, although these aren't roots, I planted them out a while ago. Just wanted to show you. These are broccoli plants. So I've had these jars, these jugs, glass jugs, as clutches, as a way of covering them during the coldest nights. But now you can see there's a little bit of mold, and they need some fresh air. These are cool weather crops, so they're back on this side of the bed of the garden, so they get a lot more shade. So as I mentioned before, these beds I divided into 4. There's more broccoli over there. So we've got 2 of these 6-foot beds of 7 each broccoli plants. And now we have a bed of these root crops, radishes, and different types of radishes. And then I'll just take you up to show you the production line, which has been a busy time. As you know, I may know, my father seeded about 120 tomato plants, and now I've got them potted up in the flower days that we had, and I found my old Muji racks where I was able to use them to wheel them outside, and they've been hardening off now for probably a couple of weeks. These are the other ones. Again, squashes, zucchinis, cucumbers, lots of these little leaf pak choy seedlings. Here's our ashitaba, gymnema, more pak choy, mustard greens, more tomatoes. These have been sitting out here also for at least a week, hardening off, so that they can be planted out in another few weeks, giving them away also, which is the plan. So inside the greenhouse, there's only a few things left here. This now is all out getting some sun. I didn't show you those yet, but these plants are the basil eggplants. These will need a lot more sun, but they're not ready to be hardened off yet. These are getting there. These are leaf crops, green onions and chard. And finally, the last bit of tomatoes that are sitting outside. They'll go back in the greenhouse tonight because they're not quite there. So butternut squashes, cucumber, zucchini, and these are the tomatoes, more tomatoes. There's about 6-7 varieties, and all of these are sitting out, enjoying some sun, like I hope to do a little bit later. So at the end of the day, they'll go inside, maybe come out again another night or two, and then they could stay outside, which is what these guys are doing. And hopefully, yeah, in another 2 or 3 weeks, they'll be planted in the ground, and we'll also use water walls as a way of keeping them warm at night, using water as a medium to store heat. And I'll show you those as we go. But yeah, on a root day, it's more focus on the roots. And speaking of which, I've forgotten, I had a few pots here still. These are in progress. It's a mix of pak choy, leaf crops, green onions. These are chives, some spinach, and I think rockets in here. Everything's moving a little bit slowly, I think, but I think I'll also fertilize today because that could help. Anyway, I hope you're enjoying your day, whatever you're doing. It's you can really feel spring, so enjoy. All right, cheers, bye now.